MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 6 is proudly brought to you by Paradise Beverages,
distributing Golden Circle juices,
Colgate, CPL Group of Companies, the Cosmopolitan, P&G Air, Lay Biscuit,
it's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
International Food Corporation, Wrigley's, Telecom P&G,
Telecom, always there.
Nation Beauty, and Coral Sea Hotels.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Vocal Fusion Season 6, coming to you from the Cosmopolitan right here in the nation's capital. Now, ladies and gentlemen, last week on the show, our contestants took on some pretty big numbers by some of Papua New Guinea's greatest musicians in our spectacular independent show. Sadly, we also tallied up our votes and said goodbye to Jacqueline Joseph. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remember that if there are any contestants that you want to make it through to the next stage, then you have to vote for them. And so, to tonight's show, if there are any of you watching who are big fans of reggae, then you are going to have an absolute blast for this evening, as our contestants will be taking on some of the greatest reggae songs ever with the theme of Reggae Fusion. But before we can begin chilling to some reggae vibes, we can't forget about all the people who helped make this show possible. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Paradise Beverages, Colgate, the CPL Group of Companies, International Food Corporation, Lay Biscuit Company, Wrigley's, and Telecom, as well as P&G Air, the official airline carriers for Season 6 contestants and crew, the Cosmopolitan, our host venue, Nesian Beauty Graspilas for handling all of the hair and makeup for this evening, and Coral Sea Hotels. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for all of our sponsors, please. And let's keep it going for our panel of resident judges, shall we? The amazing Graham Osborne. Is it hot in here, or is it just Lavina Williams? From the west side, the one, the only, 04. And joining the panel this evening as our guest judge, ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome Nexus of Jokema. And of course, what would this show be without our music? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our live Vocal Fusion band, shall we? Consisting of Roy Hemisi on the drums, Henry Isoimo on bass, Kasman Joe on the lead guitar, Jeremy Malir on keys, and David Vaname and Didi Maru on the backup vocals. And now, folks, let's meet our remaining 11 contestants, shall we? Please give them a round of applause as they make their way onto the stage. Our final Lay City representative, Genesis Aaron. From Mount Hagen, Samuel Sampson. and Joseph Baital. Still in the competition from Alotau, Jeffrey Evanet. Our remaining winner from our Facebook auditions, Chris Cobb from Kokopo. And from Port Moresby, Emmanuel Ola, Christopher Vela, Elisha Kaliniasi, Timothy Tahura, Rava Gandari, and the last lady remaining in the competition, Kirel Luen Bayagao. And now, ladies and gentlemen, based on your votes, one of these 11 contestants will sadly have to say goodbye this evening. In no particular order, here are the contestants that are making it through to tonight's top 10. The first contestant making it through. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Christopher Vela. Joining Christopher in the top 10, Samuel Sampson. Also making it into tonight's top 10, Rava Gandari. Following Rava into our top 10, Timothy Tahura. The next contestant making it in, Elisha Kaliniasi. As well as Elisha, and also making it into tonight's top 10, Genesis Aaron. Going through to tonight's top 10 as well, Jeffrey Evanet. And joining Jeffrey in tonight's top 10, Chris Cobb. And now I'll ask our 3 remaining contestants to join me here. Now, the contestant who will sadly be going home this evening with the lowest number of votes, Emmanuel Ola. Sadly, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the journey ends for Emmanuel. But before he leaves, we'd like him to perform his final song here on stage for Vocal Fusion Season 6. So, ladies and gentlemen, singing Magic's Red Dress, please give a massive, massive round of applause for Emmanuel Ola.
She's tried on everything, every little thing inside the closet. And she knows it's getting late, knows that I've been waiting and I'm starving. Cause we've been working overtime, she wants to make a night that we'll remember. And I'm staring at the time, thinking it's alright, put on whatever. Cause I've been on my best behavior, pacing back and forward. And 10,000 lifetimes later when she walks through the door and I said, hey, you with the red dress on, I've got to find a way to take it up. Got a lot of love and it's growing strong when I see you with the red dress on. Baby with the red dress on. Yeah, let me talk to them now. Oh, Bobby, you ain't got a you can see. So pretty, pretty woman, just give some to me. Oh, I really love you with the red dress on. Red dress on. I said, hey, you with the red dress on. I've got to find a way to take it out. Got a lot of love and it's growing strong when I see you with the red dress on. Oh, with the red dress, baby with the red, hey you with the red dress on, with the red dress on.
Amazing performance there, Emmanuel, and a brilliant swan song. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll hand it over to our resident judge, 04, to give his final comments on Emmanuel's journey here so far with Vocal Fusion.
What can I say, bro? You know, I think the only part of the show that I don't like is, you know, the part where someone gets eliminated at the start. Reality always hits us. But, you know, don't feel down. Like, even so, just then, that was a brilliant performance. Even, you know, given the situation you were just putting, the news that was just broken to you. Mr. One Bell Stradley, since the competition started until now, don't ever take this away from everything you've achieved, everything you've learned from Lavina, the band, the musicians. You know, we've become a family. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing about public voting. If you don't market yourselves well, then this is what can happen. But like I said, I think you've, out of all the experiences since episode 1 in up now, I'm pretty sure you're a changed person. You've learned so much, all the skills you've acquired from Lavina, from the music, the band members, the music director. And we'll just be thankful for that. And I think, you know, if you do choose to pursue music seriously, then you're already on a perfect platform for that. So I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and we thank the sponsors, thank MTV, thank everyone for making this possible. Well done, bro, and wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you so much, 04. Now, Emmanuel, is there anything you'd like to say to any of your fans, friends, or family watching tonight?
Yeah, Kofi, thank you. I just want to say thank you to all my fans, my friends and family for the support that you have given me. I know that this isn't the last you'll see of me. And I want to say a huge, massive thank you to my coach, Lavina Williams. Thank you so much. I love you. And yeah, I'll take all your teachings to heart. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will call up Anne-Marie from Nijin Beauty Grospilas to hand Emmanuel a gift hamper before he has to leave. Thank you so much, Nijin Beauty Grospilas, and thank you so much, Emmanuel, for joining this journey with us. And we wish you all the best in wherever you go in life next. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading into our first break for this evening, but when we come back, our top 10 take the stage and go head to head. So whatever you do not change that channel. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Vocal Fusion Season 6, the Top 10. Now, before we can begin our competition, we'd like to give a huge thank you to PNG Air for once again being our official airline carriers for this season of Vocal Fusion. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for PNG Air. And now, folks, taking the stage and opening up our competition this evening will be our first Mount Hagen representative for this evening. He'll be singing Romain Virgo's cover of Sam Smith's Stay With Me. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Joseph Baital.
This night never seemed to
Beautiful rendition of that song, Joseph. Now let's throw it over to our judges and hear their thoughts on your performance.
I reckon that was a lovely rendition, bro. Nice way to set the tone for the night, you know, because it's going to be a very chill night. It's a reggae, so that's the vibe we expect tonight. You know, it's good to see you grow in character. I think this competition has enabled you to really find out your range vocally, you know, from all the workshops and the vocal lessons, and it's good to see that paying off, bro. I love that performance. Well done.
Hi, Joseph. One thing that I love about you is your original tone. I've never heard anybody sound like you, you know. And this version that you did with the reggae twist, Reggae Fusion, I loved. But in the beginning, it's very sharp, brother. Very, very sharp. It's very important that you listen to the notes of whatever instrument is playing so you can jump on that key and ride it right throughout the whole song. Because once you mess up in the beginning, the rest of the song starts to go downhill and you have to work more to keep the energy up. But overall, I loved it. And I love what you're wearing too. It's so reggae though, I love it. Yes, well done.
It was the best performance by you so far in the tournament. I've not heard you sound better than what you did tonight. So, you know, you must be learning, and I know that you have a unique voice. You really do. But the thing is, it's getting better as you go along. So you just keep going, mate. You're still in the show, you're still with us, and we're happy that you're here. Well done, though, son. Good work.
So I remember when you came into the auditions and then we met for the first time. You've come a long way. You're looking really presentable, how you use the stage, how you've developed yourself vocally too with the help of Lavinia. Bro, that was like, it's just been, we made the right choice up in Mount Hagen. So I think things to take forward is be confident with yourself. You have the ability, there's no doubt about that. Keep working on that. Feel free, let loose up on stage, because we want to get entertained by what you have to give us. So, but keep on going. Sweet.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like Joseph to stay with us for next week's show, then be sure to SMS in Joe, that's J-O-E, to the number 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, click on Joseph's picture, then click on Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Baital. Now, up next, we've got our only Kokopo representative. Picked up by our Facebook auditions, tonight he'll be singing Stan Walker's Take It Easy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris Cobb. Nicely done, Chris Cobb. You can take it easy now. Let's see what our judges have to say.
Okay, Cobb. All right. Okay, I got something to send to my boy Stan. That's one thing. He's very, very proud of all of you guys and how far you guys have gone throughout your journey, because I'm always making sure you got to look out for this guy. He's singing your song. And now this week, Cobb. He wants to send all his respect and love because, seriously, when I sing this song with him, he runs out of breath because it's such a high energy, high tempo song, and always having to make sure that your voice is just as good as your dance moves and making sure that you utilize the stage, and you did that tonight. Well done. A few pitchy parts in the middle of the song, you know this, but hey, I loved it. I loved the sound, I loved the band, everything was perfect. Thank you.
Well, Tolo Warrior, I don't mind about the pitchy bits in the middle and the pitchy bits at the back and everything else like that. Absolutely fantastic. Look, you're growing. I read an article in the paper the other day that you're hoping to get your band back together again and all those sorts of things. And it's going to happen for you, son, because you're getting better every week and you're concentrating on what you're doing. Well done for you. Best tonight so far.
Chris, man, that's one of my favorite songs. So, as Lavinia said, if Stan got up and heard that copy, that version, it'll be out of this world.
He will.
The thing with creativity, it's always a conversation that you have with your audience. We want to be entertained by how you take us to the journey of how you envision the song, the material, and then your take on that material, bro, it's just out of this world. So thank you for adding a new song onto my playlist. Sweet.
Yeah, bro. I think performance-wise, that performance there was just, that was worthy enough, like for a grand final performance. Yes. Confidence-wise, bro, you own him straight. Perfect chemistry with the band, the backup vocalists. Nothing much to say, bro. Me one bell straight. You had your superstar.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Chris Cobb perform once again next week, then be sure to SMS in Chris C to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Chris Cobb's picture, then click on Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Cobb. Now, folks, we're going to head off into the next break this evening, but don't change that channel, because when we come back, our next three contestants go head-to-head right on this stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you when we come back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Top 10 for Vocal Fusion Season 6. Now I'm just sitting here with my good friend and resident judge, O4. O4, can you tell me, how are you finding it here at the Cosmopolitan?
Oh, it's been a chill night so far. It's a great place, great venue with, friendly staff. And we're very grateful and thankful to the Cosmopolitan for having us, for them being our host venue for this season again.
True, true. The Cosmopolitan is an epic place, and they set up all of this for us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Cosmopolitan. Now, our next performance this evening is a native of Port Moresby, and he'll be slowing down the evening with Bob Marley's Redemption Song. Ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome to the stage, Timothy Tahura.
Yes, they're all buying. Sold right to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation. Won't you help to sing, oh, this songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption song, oh, redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing? was all I ever had. Redemption song, oh, oh, redemption song, oh, redemption song.
Absolutely lovely performance there, Timothy.
Well, Timothy, one of my favourites, Emmanuel, has left us now. And you tonight have just given me a performance that I am now you're my favourite. Because you've just sung well, you get your own favourite. You're my favourite. You're my favourite because you gave a magnificent performance tonight of a song in a slow situation, redemption song. And you've done well. So you are the favourite. Well done.
From my take, bro, I really appreciate the vulnerability you showed. You showed by just using the acoustics, allowing us to appreciate the quality and tone of your voice. And that's a lot of people, especially with reggae, you want to go all upbeat and use the emotion and hype and stuff like that. But by being brave to just say that I'm going to let my voice do the talking, you did that. Round of applause.
Right, bro. I don't think that was the best start to a song, but the way you picked up and you maintained your composure, you finished off strong, and I reckon that was a performance worthy of a very, very high ticket price. People would pay a lot of money to see performances like that. You should be very proud of yourself, bro. Well done.
Yeah, in the beginning, you were just under, and I was like, come on, can you hear that? Can you hear that? Because we rehearse so many times throughout the week just to get that perfect, yeah? But then you eventually found your feet and you jumped back on it and you just took me for a ride. It was so good. The thing is, you know what? You just remind me of back home. You know, when you get that feeling of home, that's what that was, and it was so enchanting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Timothy's performance, then be sure to vote for him. Send in your vote by sending his short code, which is TIM, that's T-I-M, to the number 76500000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Timothy's picture, then click on Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Timothy Tahura. Now, our next contestant for this evening is also a Palm City represent, singing the Christafari version of Matt Redman's 10,000 Reasons. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage, Elisha Kuliniasi. Glorious performance there, Elisha. Now let's see what our judges thought of it.
Elisha, bro, that was a really good overall performance from you. I've also been following you from the start of the season coming up now, how you've been just developing as an artist. Really good use of stage, the tone. I love the tone that you always bring every time like you choose a song. It's what should I say? You have that thing there that you just need to let go. There's something that you just it's over the top, but once you find your calling, it's something like that. You're just bringing it on day to day and either rehearsals and stuff like that. So, bro, just keep putting your best forward.
That, bro. I enjoyed the performance. You know, you've got one of those voices you don't usually hear in reggae, but I reckon you adapted well to that song and this genre. Good confidence. I don't think that was your best performance, but I know that, you know, I enjoyed it, and I'm sure everyone else enjoyed it. But I think that we'll just hope that it's enough to, you know, bring you into the next round of the competition. But all the best, bro. Well done.
I loved it. One thing with you, you've got a very unique tone, just like what my co-judges said. It's very unique, and you put your Elisha twist to this version of the song. Reggae is not your genre and what you're used to, and not your niche, but hey, you made it your own. And that's what this competition is all about, is when we throw you a theme and you're versatile and you can do you. This is what I always tell you contestants, do you, and then the people will love you for being original and bringing you to this game and to this competition. Well done.
Well, you're an extraordinary young man, Alicia. I mean, Christian reggae, that's 10,000 times, 10,000 times that you just went out there and did it. Yeah. You gave your own version of it. I loved it. I mean, you did what you're not a reggae man, but that's okay. You have to give your best. And you gave your best. And you just put a little bit of Christian stuff in there, and it was absolutely fantastic.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Elisha's performance, then be sure to SMS in Elisha, that's E-L-I-S-H-A, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Elisha's picture, then click on Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Elisha Kaliniasi. Now, taking the stage next and also representing Port Moresby, singing Money to Money's version of Bob Marley's No Woman, No Cry. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Christopher Vela.
Hey, my reggae people, this is my reggae dedication. See, better let me tell them. Hey, sing with me. No woman, no cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No woman, no cry. Say, yeah. Said I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Trench Town. Over serving the hypocrites as they would mingle with you good people we meet. Good friends we have, or good friends we've lost, along the way. And my feet is my only carriage. So I've got to push on through. But what I've got to say, everything's gonna be alright. Say, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. If you know this, I want y'all to sing. No, little darling. No woman, no cry. Say, little sister, don't shed no tears. No woman, no
Absolutely jamming performance there, Christopher Vela. Now let's see if our judges can agree with me. Lavina, it looks like you have something to say.
Well, damn.
Oh, She...
Lost for words.
Man, really? Oh, man. I gotta throw it to somebody else. I gotta catch my breath. Brother, you wanna say something?
What is the term that you used a couple of weeks ago? Vocal freedom? Vocal freedom, huh? That's another display of vocal freedom right there. Vocal freedom from the vocal beast. That's one of the most soulful versions of that song I've ever heard live. You know, regardless of whoever's covered it before, you know, it's still the original from, you know, the father of reggae himself, but you put so much soul into it tonight, bro. That was amazing. Well done. Nice.
Yo, okay, see, vocal beast, that's an understatement now. Because you're a vocal monster, you are the voice, you have the get up for reggae theme. You brought everything, you ticked every box for this category and for this week. Best by far, you're the top of my list, sorry, but that was amazing. Amazing!
Well, there's a hole in the floor over here at the moment. Can we get the carpenter to come and fix it? Let me just tell you something, Christopher. That's what reggae is all about. Yes. And you brought it here tonight, and you gave your best effort for the whole show so far. So absolutely fantastic, loved it. Keep going, my boy, you're making it. You get better every week, my boy.
My brother. Just as well, I'm the one that's going to be delivering it last. It's with reggae, with Bob Marley, with the song itself, No Woman, No Cry. It's a song that we've all grown up. So no matter how many times that you grow up, you listen to it, you know what it's going to sound like. And with that song, you really can't surprise a Papua New Guinean. But tonight is the tone, the presence. There's only one word for it, suave. It's beautiful. It was just everything up on stage. Beast. Thanks, bro.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you liked Christopher Vella's performance, then be sure to SMS in Chris V to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Christopher Vella's picture, then click on Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Vella. All right, folks, we'll be going on into another break this evening, but when we come back, our next two contestants sing hits from Rihanna and No Doubt. So whatever you do, don't change that channel. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Vocal Fusion Season 6, the Top 10. Now, before we head back into the competition, we'd like to give a huge thank you to Nijan Beauty Grospilas for handling all the hair and makeup and making sure that we look absolutely fabulous for this evening's recording. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Nijan Beauty Grospilas. Now, folks, as I stated earlier on in the show, voting is the only, and I do mean the only, way that you can make sure your favorite contestant gets to the next round. But how, you ask? Well, that is the ever so slightly tricky part. Now, there are two ways of voting. The first is the easiest. All you have to do is just SMS in the contestant's short code to the number 7650-0000. Now, sadly, if you've lost your phone, broke it, smashed it, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. That happens to the best of us, right? Well, you can always cast your vote on Facebook. All you have to do is jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, like it if you have not already, then click on the voting link from there that'll take you to the external voting site. Once there, all you have to do is just select the picture of your favorite contestant, click Submit, and hey presto, your vote for them has been cast. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that has all been cleared up, we can resume with the competition. Our next contestant is our only remaining Alata representative. Performing No Doubt's Underneath It All, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jeffrey Evanet.
Incomplete.
Amazing performance, Jeffrey. No doubt, no doubt.
Jeffrey, Mr. Showman here. You're just the big showman here for this competition. You've been there since day one, and we've loved you every time of having you. And you just give us a good performance. When we expect you to say, oh, maybe not, you come out and you do it again, and you've done it again tonight, and well done for you. I tell you what, you are a star, mate.
Really good performance. From everything from the entrance, how you use the stage, how you just shut everything off and then you just enjoy the song, and then you display it for everybody to enjoy also in the process.
JJ, you were in your element tonight, man. Your breathing technique has really improved too. Because I think for a couple of last performances that it has involved dancing, and you haven't run out of breath, which is good. That's a good sign. When it came to the toast verse, or as many Papua New Guineans would know it as the raga, that's the sort of expression and energy we wanted, so well done. Nice.
I love that performance. Big notes. You already know, huh, JJ?
Yep.
Make sure that you work on that diaphragm of yours. Take a deep breath before you hit those big notes, because they're not going to come on their own. You have to make sure that you're prepared for them. So as soon as you hit that big note, it's nice and delicious. Yeah? Like the rest of that performance. Honestly, I want to go and party with you because you look like a lot of fun, right? Right?
You're still losing weight.
Yeah, and you're looking snatched, honey. That's why because you can see it. Okay. Loved it. Well done.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you liked Jeffrey's performance, then be sure to SMS in Jeff, that's JEFF, to the number 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Jeffrey's picture, then click on Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Evanet. Now, next on tonight's incredible lineup of Absolute Chill, she'll be singing Xavier's cover version of Rihanna's Man Down. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Kirel Luan Bayagao. Absolutely deadly performance there, Kirel.
This young lady became of age tonight. She absolutely blew it. What a great performance, you little devil you are. I tell you what, you've given us great songs right throughout the whole series so far, but tonight was your best, and it shows you're going forward and you're going far. Well done.
That was a really good performance. And I'd also like to commend the band. How's the band tonight? Like, on point. As the last remaining female on the show, I'd have to say you're really holding your own. Like, the vocal quality, how you're holding your runs, how you're just displaying it, the passion, the energy you're showing on stage. Ladies, get behind Kirel. She has something to prove in the finals.
Great energy again. Your singing has improved so much since this competition started. Well done. And also your confidence as well. you know, to see you grow in character and, you know, vocal abilities, it's a really nice thing to watch, so well done.
You know what? When you started, you sounded like a mouse, man. And you were hiding behind your guitar. And now look at you. You are shining bright, shine bright like a diamond. I want to go too. I'm holding it up for us girls as well, and you did a great job. You know one thing, you worked your whole vocal register from the beginning, the nice low, rich chunkiness of your voice, and then you exploded in the middle, and at the end you smashed it with that big note. Right, she did, right? Oh man, I'm so proud of you, and I'm sure your family and your fans are just as proud. Well done, girlfriend. Well done.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Kirelle perform again next week, then be sure to vote for her. You can send in your votes by SMSing Kirelle, that's Kirelle, to the number 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Kirelle's picture, and then click on Submit to cast your vote for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Kirelle Luen Bayagao. Now we're gonna head off into another break for this evening, but when we come back, our final three contestants from Port Moresby, Mount Hagen, and Lay chill you out. We'll see you on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vocal Fusion Season 6. Now, I'm just chatting with my friend Dan here, who's in the crowd, and I'm just gonna ask him what he's thinking about tonight's show and Cosmopolitan this evening. So, Dan, what are your thoughts?
All the performances are great. Like, I've been entertained so far, and it's amazing. It's fantastic seeing all the talent tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dan. And ladies and gentlemen, before we jump right back into the competition, we'd like to once again give a huge thank you to the Cosmopolitan for once again being our host venue, and a really huge one to Renaissance Lodge, who we have chosen to accommodate our contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Cosmopolitan and Renaissance Lodge. And now, folks, the next contestant who will be chilling us out this evening is another Port Moresby representative. He'll be singing Sammy J's Don't Say Goodbye. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome to the stage, Rava Gandhari.
Every time we touch, I need you all so much. I want you more and more. Oh, girl, you take my breath away. Say goodbye.
Amazing stuff there, Rava.
It's, for your presentation, you've dressed the part, your tone was there, and you didn't get swayed to the back by the music because it's upbeat. You held your own. You made sure that, okay, I'm going to hear these high notes and I'm going to hear them fine. They're going to be crisp, and that's what you delivered.
I think that was a perfect song choice for you. Or it's either that or maybe it's just Sammy J. I think any song from Sammy J, you do justice. One bit of Dressing Blue too. And I remember we've been drilling it into you about, mic controller, making sure you just eat that mic up. I think I just noticed maybe just one small part in that when you've transitioned from that side of the stage to the middle again, you just dropped it a bit low. But it has improved since last week. And also your diction, just make sure that the pronunciation of your words are really crisp and clear. But I think that goes back to mic controller's work. If the mic's near your mouth, then your diction will be clearer. But all in all, well done, bro.
Okay. I gotta record this one for Sammy. He's gonna love it. Just like what 04 said, your diction in the beginning, I need to understand every word that you sing. Yeah? So people that aren't from PNG can understand what you're singing as well, so the story can be told properly. Yeah? But overall, your voice, you're so effortless when you do these runs. When you do any song that's given to you, you put your little twist on it and you sell it. Yeah, the execution of the song was so good, and I gotta give my big ups to my BVs. You held it down. That transition into that flip, that harmony. Oh man, honestly, it makes my heart beat so fast. I love it, and that really complimented his performance. Well done.
Yes, I agree. But the thing is, the words and the song just seem to fall out tonight. You chose well because it was well within your range of singing that song, right? But make sure next week that you pick something that you can good at, okay? Good.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to say goodbye to Rava Gandari, then be sure to SMS in Rava to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Rava's picture, then click on Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Rava Gandari. Now, the next contestant up on tonight's list will be singing Gramps Morgan's Just for One Night. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mount Hagen represent Chocolate City, Samuel Sampson. Powerful stuff there, Samuel.
We always think we see your best performance, but you come back the next week and you just keep surprising us. For a person that only 6 days ago never even heard this song before, and he only had 6 days to, listen to the song and, get to know the lyrics. And I'm not reggae too. So for him to actually try to get into the groove of reggae and the rhythm, you've done really well, so be proud of yourself.
Chocolate City, Chocolate City, Chocolate City. Oh my goodness. Okay, one thing about Chocolate City is he's so humble and so quiet. And he doesn't say that much, man of little bit of words. But then when you come and sing, you slay everybody's life, okay? You sing everyone under the floor, and you make our hearts beat and skip a beat all the time. When you sing, it's an explosion. Well done, so good. I love hearing you sing. I can hear you sing all night, all day, every day.
Well, I unfortunately didn't go to Hagen, and when the boys came back, they said, oh, we've got this singer up there, he's going to improve every week, and he's going to be better, and he's going to be, as the show goes on, he's going to be great. Well, tonight you were great, and you were, because I know that you didn't know that song before, and you've just bounced into it. So these two guys over here, they're your biggest supporters, and we want you to go on and do better things because you are a good entertainer. Well done.
It was, I think for your case, bro, you're like a creative paradox. It's like you just come so quietly, like under the radar, and then once you start like, okay, give me the mic, and then you just open your eyes, you start singing, and then like all the energy that comes outside. And it's a testament to your character as an artist too. Like, without knowing the genre all too well, you could see it like in your performance, but you didn't let that stay in your way. You just delivered. You just continued through. And that's what an artist is. That's what a real artist is. So, bro, we made a right choice up in Hagen, eh? Good stuff.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Samuel perform once more next week, then be sure to SMS SAM to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Samuel's picture, then click Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Samuel Sampson. And now, our final contestant for this evening is also our only remaining Leh City representative. Singing South Side of Bombay's What's the Time, Mr. Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Genesis Aaron.
Come on now, Cosmopolitan. Some noise for the band now. Come on, come on. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? I said it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It's boiling up the dinner. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. When you with the boys. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Oh, Mr. Daddy Long Legs crawling up to the ceiling. The sun don't shine, the sun don't shine, the sun don't shine at all. Mama, Papa say you should go to school. I don't know what for, who are not enough, grown enough, see the world. It's so loud. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Oh, Mr. Daddy Long Legs crawling up to the ceiling. Has anyone seen the world on the latest been? There's never been this way before. Has anyone who's got the eyes of love in another world? Anyone who's got this story? Anyone who's got this story? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? I said it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It's boiling up the dinner. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. When you with the boys. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time?
Brilliant performance there, Genesis. But I think to answer your question, it's time to see what our judges thought of your performance.
Hey, Jan, you know I love you, brother. I love that performance too, and I love that how you worked that stage, and also your interaction with the band. The band was tight. Yo, big ups, band. Also, I need to give my props to Ryo and the lighting team. Ryo and the lighting team light these contestants up so well. Thank you so much. As far as some of the notes, you were a bit pitchy in some of them. Make sure that when you hit those notes, you glide right up nicely. Yeah, you're just getting there, but you didn't reach it. This was probably the weakest performance for me. You've had much stronger, but we're supposed to be going up a standard. Always pushing the bar for yourself, yeah? So let's do that this week.
I love the way that you just went from all over the stage. You interacted with the band, you did the thing with the camera, you just did very well tonight. Don't worry about what she said, she's having a bad night. Everything was good, all right? Everything was good tonight. Well done.
Bro, Moreover represent with you on that one. The energy you displayed, man, you closed the show with a bang. I can relate to what Lavinia said. Sometimes it comes to that point where you just need to let loose. But the biggest thing was you knew where your strengths were. You still wanted to come outside and give your best performance tonight. So that in perspective, bro, well done.
Yeah, bro. I think apart from those dodgy bits throughout the song, that was a good performance. You're a true performer. And that song as well is one that you had to learn. I think you used to hear it before. You weren't too sure of the lyrics. And it's good that you made use of those signature bumps in that song. So that was awesome. That was nice to watch. So well done, bro. Wish you all the best.
Thanks so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Genesis perform once again next week, then SMS in Genesis, that's GENISYS, to the number 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, select Genesis' picture, then click Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Genesis Aaron. And now, folks, we'll be heading into the final break for this evening. But when we come back, we wrap up the show, and I show you guys how you can keep your favorite contestant in the running. Here's a hint. It involves voting. We'll see you after these messages. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the show. You're watching the Top 10 for Vocal Fusion Season 6. Now, just before the break, we witnessed each of our 11 contestants take the stage and perform some of the greatest reggae songs ever to convince you all to keep them in the competition. And now, ladies and gentlemen, their fate is in your hands. If you'd like to vote for Joseph Baital, then SMS Joe. If you loved Chris Cobb's performance, then SMS Chris C. If you were chilled out by Timothy Tahura, then SMS Tim. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? If you were amazed by Elisha Kaliniasi's performance, then SMS Elisha. If you adored Christopher Vella's performance, SMS Chris V. And if you want to hear Jeffrey Evanet sing again, then SMS Jeff. If you enjoyed Kirel Luen Bayagao's performance, then be sure to SMS in Kirel. If you want to see Rava Gandhari perform again, then SMS Rava. If you liked Samuel Sampson's performance, then SMS Sam. And if you were blown away by Genesis Aaron's performance, then SMS Genesis to the number 7650-0000.
What's the time, Mr. Wu? What's the time? What's the time, Mr. Wu?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the award for the most improved contestant this week, everyone please make welcome to the stage the retail marketing manager for Colgate-Palmolive PNG, Maria Lohia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the award for the most improved contestant this week goes to... Give a massive round of applause to Elisha Kuliniasi. Congratulations, Elisha. And thank you so much, Colgate-Palmolive. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remember that none of these contestants can go anywhere unless you do something about it. Who stays and who goes is now truly all up to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, SMS in your votes by sending the contestant short code to the number 76500000. Once again, that number is 76500000. Or you can vote on Facebook by going to the Vocal Fusion Facebook page and following through with the link to cast your vote. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll hand it over to our guest judge for tonight's show, Nexus, to give his final remarks on tonight's performance.
Man, what a show it's been tonight. Firstly, I'd like to thank MTV, Vocal Fusion, the Cosmopolitan, and other sponsors that have made this occasion a success. It's been an event that has not only showcased the top 10, but also pushed the boundaries on a lot of the participants' actual limits on what they can actually perform. For myself coming inside and then seeing the talent on display, I'd have to say that this has been one of the best performances as by all the participants like the season has ever seen. And that's kudos to the development that you as the performers, you have actually taken the critic day by day, week by week, in and out. And as you all know, it's going to the top 10. One's going to be eliminated by the start of next week. And it's going to be a process, but as words of encouragement that I think that what I have to impart to you is that it's come to a point where it's not that early in the competition, but you've already established a following. Go outside there, push the boundaries, and see that what you as an individual can do to make your presence, your brand, your identity, your sound relevant to the new generation of Papua New Guineans, and that's the challenge. For the viewers, you've seen what's on show. This is the content that our nation needs. Support this. By supporting this, you're giving these voices hope and a platform for them to realize the potential. But apart from that, thank you so much for having me on the show. Love you all.
Thank you so much, Nexus, for your wise and encouraging words. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we finish off another show, we would once again like to thank all of our sponsors. So everybody, please give a big round of applause for Paradise Beverages, Colgate, the CPL Group of Companies, International Food Corporation, Lay Biscuit Company, Wrigley's, and Telecom, as well as PNG Air for being the official airline carriers for Season 6 contestants and crew, the Cosmopolitan, our host venue, Nijin Beauty Grospilas for handling all of the hair and makeup this evening, Coral Sea Hotels, and Renaissance Lodge Plus. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a massive round of applause for all of our sponsors, please. And that's it, folks. We've come to the end of another episode of Vocal Fusion. But if you enjoy classic Aussie hits as much as I do, then be sure to tune in once again next week as our contestants take on some of the greatest classic Aussie songs. So, ladies and gentlemen, until then, good night, and we'll see you all next week.
I just want to say thank you for this Most Improved Award. A big thank you to Colgate-Palmolive's, my mentor Lavinia Williams, Manu and the band, and MTV Vocal Fusion Season 6.
MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 6 is proudly brought to you by Paradise Beverages,
Distributing Golden Circle juices.
Colgate, CPL Group of Companies, The Cosmopolitan, P&G Air, Lay Biscuit,
It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
International Food Corporation, Wrigley's, Telecom P&G,
Telecom, always there.
Nation Beauty, and Coral Sea Hotels.